What makes our civilization move forward? What helps humankind materialize the most daring ideas of genii? Stone Age, Bronze Age, Iron Age. Throughout ages, new materials have elevated humankind to higher qualitative levels. For more than 50 years, the Patton Institute of Arc Welding has been the world leader in the creation and treatment of new materials. The Patton Institute, founded in 1934, employs 3,500 staff. The institute has sold more than 150 licenses to the United States, Germany, Japan, Russia, Sweden, France, China, and other countries. Structurally, the institute incorporates an experimental design and technology bureau, an experimental production facility, 3 experimental plants, and a dozen engineering centers. Technologies developed by the Patton Institute have been crucial in implementing many ambitious global projects, including rapid gasification across the vast USSR, the world's most powerful weapon, the Satan ballistic missile, continuous welded rails that allow for train speeds of up to 500 km per hour, underwater semi-automatic welding, and even welding in outer space. It is the Patton Institute that developed electron beam physical vapor deposition, the technology for obtaining materials and surfaces with predetermined structures and properties. How does it work? The substance exposed to the heat of an electron beam in vacuum evaporates in the form of intensive flows of atoms and molecules and then condenses. Directing these flows, we can arrange the atoms and molecules in a certain order. In other words, construct and create new materials and surfaces with unique structures and properties, which couldn't be obtained in any other way. For a long time, this technology remained classified. But the situation changed cardinally after Ukraine became independent. In 1994, a group of US experts visited the Patton Institute and said in their report that the United States did not possess such technology. That report paved the way for Patton technologies to industrial consumers in the United States and other countries worldwide. The same year, specifically for developing international cooperation, the International Electron Beam Technology Center was founded in Kyiv under the aegis of the Patton Institute. The center is actively engaged in fundamental research, development of new materials and coatings as well as technologies to obtain them, and designing and manufacturing special-purpose equipment. So what opportunities does the electron beam technology open up for the 21st century industry? The engine is the heart of an aircraft. The main part of the turbine is the rotor blade, which bears the whole brunt of heat. The higher the temperature in the combustor, the higher the engine's power output. That's why one of the main tasks for engineers is to enhance the rotor blade's heat resistance. The Institute has developed ceramic coatings with a columnar structure, which are extremely durable because they can relax tensions of heating and cooling. This method makes the rotor blade's life twice or even 5 times longer. Moreover, it allows for a manifold rise in temperatures in the combustor, which means a significant increase in the aircraft engine's power capacity. Our scientists have also developed a unique one-stage multi-layer coating method by one machine in one cycle. Our center has developed a method called high-speed evaporation of metal alloys through a special bath on the ingot surface. It makes the evaporation process 50% faster and subsequently increases output capacity by 50%. It is by far the only method that makes it possible to evaporate alloys containing yttrium. Today, our electron beam technology is indispensable in the manufacture of most parts and assemblies of aircraft and vessels, as well as of power engineering equipment. The center's customers are leading research institutions and the world's major machine builders, including such giants as United Technologies and Chrome Alloy, USA, and Rolls-Royce, UK, General Electric, cooperation with which is confirmed by 6 patents, the laboratory of Pennsylvania University, where our equipment creates new materials for the US Navy, the Beijing Institute of Aerospace Materials, as well as other Chinese research institutions and industrial giants. We have not only supplied them with our equipment and technology, but have also trained a professional team of more than 50 engineers, operators, and service technicians. The electron beam vapor deposition technology has also been instrumental in achieving a breakthrough in nanomedicine and creating an effective alternative to antibiotics. Antibiotics become more and more addictive from year to year, and such dangerous infectious diseases as tuberculosis and gonorrhea have practically become drug-resistant. At the same time, antibiotics remain extremely harmful to the human body. Joining efforts and practical experience with Ukrainian medical research institutions, our center has succeeded in creating a new generation of medical drugs. We already hold 14 national patents confirming successful results of our research and development efforts. Our medical composites are powders and liquids with nanoparticles of silver, copper, iron, and other metals. Unlike antibiotics, such compounds have a far wider action spectrum, they are absolutely harmless to the human body, and they are far more effective in fighting microbes, viruses, and fungi. Everything is ready for the serial production of such medical composites as nanosilver glucosamine, polyurethane with nanoparticles of silver and copper, and cremnevit modified with nanoparticles of silver. For decades, the Patton Institute and its International Electron Beam Technology Center have been developing and producing electron beam equipment, from miniature devices for laboratories to extra-size industrial installations, like the high-tech vacuum system comprising electron beam guns, a high-voltage power supply unit, and a control system. Few countries are able to produce such sophisticated equipment. What are the unique advantages of our electron beam equipment? The module design provides for a swift changeover from one workflow to another. The electron beam guns are easy to operate and have an increased beam scanning frequency. The computerized control system is user-friendly. And in addition, this equipment allows for gradient coating with the use of a carousel evaporator, ion beam cleaning, feeding of displacement potential to the support plate, and jet gas puffing. Over the past 20 years alone, 16 electron beam vapor deposition units have been installed in different countries worldwide, and key elements of equipment and technology are warranted by Ukrainian, US, EU, and Chinese patents. We have a global way of thinking. We create unique materials for humankind to accomplish a new technological revolution. We have the knowledge and confidence. The International Electron Beam Technology Center of the Patton Institute is famous for its unique scholarly traditions, its high-tech production, and its revolutionizing drive.